Good morning. This is David with Mudslinger Pottery here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am working on the honey pots I threw the other day. They've dried up enough that I can work with them. So I threw the lid through the body, and you can see how that lid just fits right down in there. It's got a really nice fit. So I want to finish these off, and earlier I got on the wheel and I just cleaned up the bottom, added my stamp to it. So I've got Mudslinger Pottery on there. So I've got a lid that I just need to clean up because I cut this off. So I just need to clean it up a little bit. I'll use a soft rib and a sponge just to clean it up. Part of this will not get glazed, so I want it to look good, because I do fire the lid with it on the pot. So just a little bit of smoothing down. I want to run around the edge here because I don't want any 90-degree corners here. I want them rounded off a little bit. That will help keep it from chipping. And this edge won't get glazed, so I want to clean it up a little bit. I've got about 6 honey pots I'm working on today. I don't generally make a whole lot at a time, but I did take a few pots down to a local gallery, and they took 4 honey pots, so I have to restock the inventory. Okay, so now I like to put a little handle. I think it just adds a lot to the look, and so I have taken out a coil. I've rolled it out, and now what I do is I take a wooden rib with a serrated edge, and really simple. This creates a great design. I just roll it, not pushing very hard, just enough to get the design in there. So I push it one way, and then I start from the other side and go the other direction. Real simple. You don't have to use a serrated edge. You can use anything. I have done some pots that I added a whale knob to the top. So I thought the handle should kind of look like a wave. And this is another way you can do that. And I'll show you right here. So you can just take the side of the edge of it, and it kind of makes a wavy pattern. But I like the way these come out, because my glaze will work with it a little bit. I'll get a little bit of pooling. I'll get a little different colors inside those indentations. So I don't need a very big handle. Just 2 small handles. So I'll cut 2 even handles. And very simply, I just put a little curve in it and then squeeze down on the ends. It's an old traditional style handle. Probably comes from my parents, who were born in New England. I was born in New England myself. But a real simple little handle. And now I take my pot. So I just want 2 little handles, a little bit of curve to it. It's just going to add a little bit of something extra to it. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time. But sometimes it's just those little things that you add that really change it up. So I'm just scoring this, and I'm using a little bit of water. And what I do is, it's scored, so now I can just add this to the side of the pot. And I'm not pushing hard, I'm just kind of positioning it. So that looks good, and I've just touched it. And what that's done is now I've got the marks from some of that clay where I want to score the pot. And this will go right where the handle goes. And this way, I'm not having to clean up score marks because the handle's going to cover that up. So I just put that on there, and now make sure I get the lid off so I don't mess that up. I'm not pushing hard here. I'm just kind of pushing in and attaching it, and then down on the bottom here I will kind of smooth it out, smooth it into the pot. But if I push too hard on it, I will lose my pattern, and I don't want that. I want that neat little pattern there. So there's one. Get my second one. I do the same thing. I take a wet scoring tool and just score on here. And line this up. I'm not one to measure, but I will take an eye. I've done this enough that I feel like I'm pretty close. And if it's off a little bit, hey, it's handmade. I'm not that worried about it. So same thing, you can see where that clay has marked where I want to score. So I'm not getting marks all over the place. I'm just getting them where I want them. Add a little more water here, which kind of makes a slip. And just add that to the pot. Get one final look here. Make sure it looks right. It's looking good. Okay, and then I smooth that clay out at the ends. Make a nice transition from the pot to the handle. And then very gently, I push that handle in. I don't want to lose my relief. So there it is. But I've got one more thing to do. I've got to have a way that the honey dipper fits in here. So what I do is I have found a tool, which is actually a bottle opener, but it's got a nice round edge on it, and it's just perfect for my honey pots. And what I'll try to do is try to find if I've got a nick or ding or something in here. That's where I'll try to cut it off, because then I can just get rid of that issue while I'm putting the handle on. So just push down, pull it out, and now I've got a nice hole that I can now clean up. Soften out some of these edges. Just take a little water and just soften those edges up. And now my honey dipper will fit right in here. Got a nice fitting lid. And there we go. Honey pot number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. maybe you can give yourself a try and make yourself a honey pot. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.